Hey everyone. Some friends of mine have asked me to record some videos of some complex structures that I've built over the years playing this game. In the past, I never really did that much, but I've started to do it a lot more. So I thought I would show my most recent one. It's a tunnel that I built through this mountain here. The mountain is extremely steep and hard to get over. I initially built it thinking that I had spawned down here in this town and all my friends spawned up here. So every time we met to do stuff or whatever, I'd have to either run initially or bicycle or even mini bike over this mountain or go through the wasteland, which is pretty much a death sentence early game with all the landmines and the zombies that are out there, or go all the way around this dirt path, which was like, I don't even know, 2 or 3 kilometers round trip from there to there. It takes forever on a motorcycle or mini bike. Uh, Not so much with a motorcycle, I guess, but a mini bike or a bicycle, I mean. So I built this tunnel. It's about 650 meters through the mountain, uh, starting here and ending there. Had some friends of mine help do a little bit of the digging, uh, Paul and Sydney, so thanks to the two of them. And my friend Sparks helped me with some of the design on the headers here, I guess they're called, for the tunnel. Oops. And helped do some of the digging as well. But primarily it was mostly me doing the work here. So I thought I would show it to everybody. I'm real happy with how the tunnel came out. The lighting came out looking really cool with this header here. Separation between where it turns into the ceiling and the concrete opening there. I love the sides, and the roadway came out really good too. These squares here, the whole tunnel, like I mentioned earlier, is at a 45-degree angle. So, um, as you can see, if I put a square block here, these tiles are just a square tile with the angle on them, came built in, um, and it came out looking really cool in the center of the roadway once they're concreted up and painted and stuff. Um, Intermittently, while I was digging through the tunnel, well, actually, before I get to that, for the lighting inside the tunnel, I decided to do these little lattice things. I can't remember what they're called. Copy shape here. They are trellis, diamond trellis. Recess them a little bit in. Um, just put the standard lantern up in the ceiling up there, and the lighting looks really cool on the floor. The lines fit perfectly in between where the lattice bars are, and ironically, didn't plan it this way, but the two side diamonds there, the lighting pattern matches up exactly even with the floor of the roadway where it matches the wall. Obviously didn't plan that, just worked out perfectly. Very nice. Um, the tunnel here is 4 blocks high, and those are all half blocks up on this ceiling. And so that one would be 5 up for those of you who want to try and copy that lighting pattern so that you can get it inside a structure you want to build. Intermittently digging through here, obviously a tunnel this big, anything digging underground, you're going to find some resources. So I made little doors here so I can go in there and mine them as needed. If I did a lot of mining in there, let's get some lights here, a little easier to see. Um, I would put some support columns inside there. See if I can find some here where I did a lot of mining. I don't think I mined in there. I think this one I did a bunch. Yeah. So I would put some concrete columns to make sure I don't get a cave in and die in the middle of nowhere here, because then it would probably destroy my backpack and stuff, and that would really be a bummer. I have to come back here and get some more iron because I'm building a castle now and I'm making it out of steel because I might do some blood moons there. I'll post a video of that after it's finished. So about halfway through the tunnel here, I built an access shaft to the top of the mountain because it was tedious going all the way out and around every single time. Don't want to leave my motorcycle here in case somebody comes through at high speed, they'll crash into it. Found that little piece in the paint. It's pretty neat. Centers well over that. Because again, this is at an angle, so these are all those just a simple ramp. So 45-degree ramp all the way along the side. But when you're in it, you can't tell. It looks straight. Super happy with how that came out. I'll go up there later. Let me finish showing you the rest of the tunnel first. The server is just pretty much vanilla. The only mod that's on it is the Bdubyah's vehicle mod, which is super cool, by the way. I hope I'm saying that right, Bdubyah. You can look it up and find it. They modified it already so that it works for Alpha 21, which is really nice because it makes it easier to get around. They have a lot of really cool vehicles that they did a great graphic job on. So here's the other end of the tunnel, the northwest end. Sort of the same thing. Did this little angle here at the end because the ground wasn't level, and no matter how I tried to make it, if I kept going straight, it looked like crap. So I just did a little angle at the end so that I could get a clean line here with the grass and the cement. Same thing as the other end. Did a header here. This one looks a little bit different just to kind of match the terrain here, the hillside going up. The other one was a little bit cut off because there was that cliff right there. Did some blocks here on the end to just kind of make it more, I don't know, like an opening of a tunnel, at least in my mind. So run back down here really fast to that access maintenance shaft. Show you what I did in there. Obviously digging this out took forever. Oops, come back here. But it needed a massive amount of cobblestone and concrete to solidify all of this. So inside this little maintenance thing here, I put a little thing here so you can kind of look down, see what's down there before you go out the door on the bottom, just in case a zombie gets inside the tunnel. I don't think they come underneath the ground ever, but I've never seen anyway. So here is the little maintenance closet, cement mixers to make some concrete, forges to melt down the stone and stuff like that. Not really a lot here. Then my friend Sparks, I mentioned earlier, was helping me with the tunnel design a little bit. Decided to put a helipad up here, which actually came out super cool. Thank you, Sparks. I was going to build one up here, but oops, he did it for me. So this is one of the vehicles that comes with the Bdubyah's vehicle mod. It's a helicopter, MD-500. And again, they did a great job with the model itself, the flight mechanics. There's another helicopter on this mod that's a little bit bigger. It holds 6 people. This one only holds 4. But this one's easier to fly. Like as you can see, I'm not touching the keys and the mouse right now, so it hovers okay. It'll slowly drift down. The other one is real tail heavy, so if you take your hands off the keys, the tail's gonna start to sink and you'll crash. So back to what I was saying earlier too, you can see there's the wasteland out there, so that was a pain going around. And as you can also see, this mountain was really high, so going over it with a bicycle or even a mini bike early game was a nightmare. All my friends spawned in that town you can see in the distance up there, and I was on the town to the south, which I'll show you in a second. So down here is the northwest opening. Looks pretty small from up here, but as you can see, I mean, it fits any vehicle that I've got through it fairly easy. Gotta be careful not to hit this tree. And then I'll go over again, looking at that mountain. Not an easy range to get over. Early game, when you're hopping to try and get up the side of the mountain, you're running out of stamina all the time. Can't ride the mini bike or the bicycle up it because they'll get stuck on all those ridges. And then the wasteland over there with the landmines and lots of nasty zombies early on. I'm getting into the wasteland, getting kind of dusty in the air. Get back in the forest over here. Get back in clear air. So I'll land down here by the opening. It's a nice clearing here to land in. Came out really well, like I said earlier. Love how it recessed into the mountain here. Feel free to let me know what you think. Hope you like it. I guess I think I'll probably end here. Alright, thanks bunches for watching.